ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ ആക്ച്വലി പേര് വിളിക്കണില്ല. ആരെങ്കിലും വരാനാ പറയാ. ആരും വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ പേര് വിളിക്കും ഞാൻ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ആരാ വരുന്നത്? അജ്മലാണോ ഹർഷാണോ? Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Aries Group and the Aries International Maritime Research Institute, AIMRI, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you joining us today for the EFFISM Commando Convocation Ceremony 2026 second batch. We acknowledge that as an organization, we are currently navigating through an emergency operational period. In keeping with that context, today's ceremony is being conducted in a focused and intimate format. Today, we honor 22 individuals who, across the 2025-2026 EFFISM academic training period, demonstrated dedication, discipline, and consistent effort and have successfully completed the EFFISM Commando program to earn their place as certified EFFISM Commandos. EFFISM, Efficiency Improvement System Management, is an innovative self improvement and efficiency enhancement program conceptualized by our chairman, Sir Sohan Roy. It is a framework that goes beyond the workplace. It is a way of thinking, living, and leading. And our commandos have fully embraced that challenge. We are privileged to have with us today Sir Sohan Roy, founder, chairman, and CEO, Aries Group. Welcome, sir. Mr. Anthony Prince, our chief guest, President and CEO, GTR Campbell Marine Consultants, Smart Engineering and Design Solutions. Welcome, sir. Ms. Abhini, ma'am. Welcome back. Mr. Agil Sadish, Deputy Vice President, Non-Marine Divisions. Welcome, sir. A warm welcome to all respected division heads, to all colleagues, families, and well-wishers present, and above all, heartfelt congratulations to our 22 EFFISM Commando graduates. To set the tone of today's proceedings, we invite you to direct your attention to the screen for a short video capturing the spirit of the EFFISM Commando journey. What makes this video truly remarkable is not just what it captures, but how it was made. This video was conceptualized and created entirely by our second batch commandos themselves using artificial intelligence. Our commandos didn't just complete a program, they demonstrated what that program stands for. Can we have the AV, please? gave all of us a glimpse into the creativity, initiative, and capability that our second batch commandos carry with them. A big hand for our commandos for putting that together. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce the visionary behind this initiative, Sir Sohan Roy. Sir Sohan Roy is the founder, chairman, and CEO of Aries Group of Companies, a global conglomerate spanning 88 companies across 29 countries with over 4,400 employees and more than 137,000 completed projects. A naval architect by training, an entrepreneur by calling, and a filmmaker by passion. Sir Sohan Roy is a rare combination of creative vision and management innovation. It was Sir Sohan Roy who pioneered EFFISM, a concept that has gained international recognition for its transformative impact and workplace efficiency and personal management. Every commando in this room today is a living testament to that vision. Can we have his AV, please?
Sir Sohan Roy, a Forbes-listed entrepreneur, naval architect, world record-holding poet, and Oscar-selected filmmaker, stands as the visionary founder and CEO of 28-year-old Aries Group, a multinational conglomerate with 88 companies operating in 29 countries. He established the Aries International Maritime Research Institute, AIMRI, in 2012. The institute focuses on providing technologically advanced industrial education, offering courses in technical, management, and personal development within the maritime industry. AIMRI is at the forefront of the educational revolution, leveraging artificial intelligence to establish an AIMRI, a metaverse university. Continuing his mission to blend education with new age technology, he launched the Indiewood Talent Club. This premier platform nurtures budding talents through immersive visual learning experiences and career guidance. By bridging the gap between academia and industry, the Indiewood Talent Club serves as an artistic hub, enabling students to shape their futures based on their passions and skills. The Aries Kids Career Design Program, developed under the Indiewood Talent Club, revolutionizes education and career planning by offering students a clear roadmap for their future. Through this initiative, he aims to mold the career paths of students using career orientation and strategic planning. Driven by an unyielding commitment to adapt to evolving technological landscapes, he initiated the groundbreaking educational 3D theater. This innovative learning environment not only imparts knowledge, but also allows students to experience learning firsthand. One of his notable creations is the Efficiency Improvement System Management, EFFISM Pioneering Efficiency Improvement Tool, developed and industrially validated by the Research and Development Wing of AIMRI. EFFISM is designed to enhance the efficiency of an individual. Additionally, EFFISM has introduced Hartua's program, which incorporates 100 critical efficiency parameters that can enhance an individual's personal and professional life. He also conceptualized EFFISM Commando Training, an innovative talent development model that immerses individuals in real-time projects to gain hands-on experience and skills in project management. The program aims to produce industry-ready professionals and equip them with relevant technical skills, functional mastery, and soft skills development in a high-pressure, real-world environment. He's also been instrumental in launching Indiewood Talent Hunt, an exclusive platform designed to identify the young talents and guide them properly to choose their career at the campus and school level itself. He also extends opportunities for internships and training, enabling students to explore various career paths while honing their skills in specialized fields. By introducing the concept of industrial doctorates, AIMRI provides individuals with an alternative route to earning a PhD, focusing on practical, real-world research experiences. His enduring impact on global education is a testament to his dedication to evolving education in response to technological advancements. His tireless efforts have not only transformed countless lives, but have also paved the way for a new era of education that is adaptive, immersive, and future-ready. As the world continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, Sir Sohan Roy's unwavering commitment to innovation ensures that education remains a dynamic force, empowering generations to come with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive in an ever-changing global landscape.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in warmly welcoming Sir Sohan Roy to deliver the keynote address. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. This second batch was not trained by me directly. It was a test run. First batch, okay, I know everyone. I was closely associated. I was giving personal training. Second batch, the very objective is to how to train you with that content, because my trainings were made as a content, because I don't have time to come back and train a number of other batches. The very objective of AIMRI as such is to have a trainerless training system to be established. I know I am addressing a group of Gen Zs, right? There's a huge generation gap, but your goal is only one, that is getting into the industry. Industry doesn't care whether you are Gen Z or X or Y or Z. We don't care actually. We need only one thing. We need your output. Industry is not running for charity. Industry is running to uh, create something, make outputs. For that, we need efficient human resource. It is your responsibility to get connected to the industry, get adapted to the industry, change your frequency accordingly. Industry will not come back and change itself for you. As long as your efficiency is better, that path only we can follow. As you all know, that there's a huge gap nowadays between academics and the industry. The main hurdle we are facing in the industry is the first couple of years what the youngsters coming and creating these problems in the industry, and we are wasting our time, money, reputation, everything. So the reduce the gap, AIMRI started the diversity concept. In fact, this commando training is the first step towards molding more and more professionals, because industry require 10% as leaders, and today's commando is supposed to be a tomorrow's leader, because we train you how to handle projects independently. In fact, it was started for my personal purpose also, because I was really struggling uh, last year, because I was handling almost more than 50 projects at a time, and I managed my time maximum, because I always follow EFFISM, and 1:1 I was following very clearly. But when the number of projects increased, things started going out of my control. Then I realized that I need extended arms. I tried many people to hand over from the industry with MBS basically. Then I realized that many MBA holders, they have degrees, but they are not born leaders to execute projects independently. Was just like talent cannot be injected, leadership cannot be injected actually. I can give some kind of training, but there are people who are born leaders actually. We need to identify it. That's why we try to identify you from the campus through various sources like uh, different cricketing captains, college chairmans, and other things. And you're all belong to some community of those leaders. Because once you have that leadership quality, it is very easy to mold you for the industrial purpose. After seeing the performance of the first batch, immediately the different divisions started coming forward and asking for more people. That's why the second batch was immediately started. Now we need to produce more and more, not only for our company, because I know that many of you will be going abroad or for some other companies. First batch also, even in some one guy already reached Australia actually. So we are not worried. Okay, it's our responsibility to mold people for the industry. Whether you work with Aries or you work with someone else, that is your choice. But it is our responsibility to mold something for the industry. It is like a CSR activity actually. So you are all a part of that one. Second batch is today passing out. Tomorrow onwards, you are going to start executing projects independently in some division, and just like a commando, because commandos are dropped at unknown places for some project execution in an unknown terrain. Sometimes you are alone, but your job is to finish the project, come back with result. Industry also like that. The organization will give you a project. It is your responsibility to understand the project, make the plan, set the targets, see the budget, within the quality, finish it, come back and say, I have done it to the satisfaction of the client. So maybe few of you will be handling my personal projects, maybe doing the projects of other divisions, maybe doing projects for the other companies also. So today I'm so delighted that our chief guest is none other than the father of efficient shipbuilding in India, the man who made the most modern ships in India and proved that India can uh, make ships in the most efficient way within the time frame. He made not one or two vessels. How many vessels, sir? More than no here in ship. 6 ships in Cochin shipyard. He made to the uh, exact quality within the budget, within the time frame, and shown to the world that India can be something in shipbuilding. Today, Cochin shipyard is a quality stamp, and it is going to spread the wings, especially with the, now the vision of the Indian government is to make India as a shipbuilding nation actually. He is going to explain about it. Afternoon, we have a long session. His biography we are going to create actually. Actually, it's not create because it's already there. Actually, we need to make it into a book. So you are so lucky that this passing out session is addressed by him. He will explain more about the industry and industrial requirements. I think you have already seen the previous videos, what I have given, the messages I have given to the previous commando batch. I don't want to repeat those things, but try to understand that EFFISM is going to change the entire destiny of the industry because we are getting into the industrial world, industrial university we have created. So far, EFFISM was our secret weapon. Now we are launching to the world, and you will be the ambassadors. You got the basic training. You need to practice it. You need to move. If you go to another company, I'm more happy because you will spread that message to there. But before going there, make sure that you are well trained. Practical, you got the independent practical experience also, so that it can be spread across the world. Now, the world as such is going through a very bad phase. The waves of the war, it has already reached from the Middle East, it has reached India, it is reaching to the Far East. It has become a global issue. Here, one can exist only with efficiency. That's why we declared the emergency when all the companies in Middle East started reducing the manpower without reducing a single manpower. we have achieved our targets in such a short span. Now, things, I don't know whether the things are going to become okay or getting worse. But whatever it is, we will survive with our efficiency, because that is efficient. Whatever be the situation, we will create an opportunity out of that one. We will not waste our time. We will convert that time into money. We now today you got the basic training only. You cannot be a tortoise in such a short span, but you are 10 times better than a fresh graduate entering into the industry. Through your performance only, you will prove to the world that EFFISM Commando training is something different. It is not like an MBA course. EFFISM Commandos got some extra bonds. You need to prove it through your performance and not through your CV. And hope coming years you will prove it, and your effort will benefit the organization wherever you work. And on behalf of Aries Group, I request you all to be Aries for at least 2 years, so that you can learn more. Because Aries is not just a commercial organization; it's like a university. That's why we created the world's first diversity. Now onwards, when you complete 2 years in Aries, when you finish 100 credits, you are going to get the diploma. 4 years you get the degree. 5 years you get the masters. If you really enjoy the working with Aries, my request is, when you finish 5 years, try to invent something, so that, because normally we give the doctorate after 20 years when you finish your professional biography. But there is an option. If you do an invention which can benefit the industry, we will give you the opportunity to present it in 3 international conferences, and that is enough for your industrial doctorate. So those who really want to stick on with Aries things, start thinking about an invention. It is there in your somewhere in your blood. It is there. Try to find out what you can contribute extra, and hope at least few of you will achieve it. Wish you all the best. I know it was a hard time for you in 6 months. Commando training is not easy, but today onwards, you are a commando. Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable time and inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Anthony Prince, naval architect, maritime visionary, and president and CEO, GTR Campbell Marine Consultants, Smart Engineering and Design Solutions. With more than 5 decades of distinguished service to the maritime world, Mr. Prince has shaped some of the India's most iconic naval and commercial vessels, including 21st patrol vessels of the Indian Coast Guard, and is the architect of the world's first approval in principle for an LNG powered bulk carrier. He was the founding president of the Indian Marine Designers Association, championing India's vision of Atmanirbhar ship design. We are truly honored to have Mr. Prince with us today to share his wisdom and perspective with our Commando graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Anthony Prince.
Thank you. Sir So and Roy, Mrs. Roy, Commandos, graduating class. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this one. This was supposed to be an interview that I would give. But having got this opportunity, let me share a few words. We both come from the same domain, ships and designing of ships. the world of ships. I was always very, I would say, happy to see Sir Sohan Roy's activities and his ability to do multiple activities at the same time. And just from being a naval architect, he has probably diversified into so many different fields and excelled in that field. So, Sir Roy, my hearty congratulations. We are very proud of you from our community of naval architects. You are all very lucky to have him mentor you, guide you. That's a great privilege. Not everybody has got that privilege. And so each and every moment that you get to spend with him, you should take the best out of it. And, you know, he is driven by his responsibility to the society. That is the most remarkable thing. You can be successful, you can be best and everything, but you don't share it with other people. You don't do it. And that is what is lacking in us and in you, that we forget the part that we have a civic responsibility. We have a social responsibility. Companies have social responsibility, so do we. So to tell you about myself, I left India in 1968 when I graduated as a mechanical engineer, because at that time there were 60,000 unemployed engineers. There was no way to get a job. So even if you get a lower division clerk's job, you would be very happy. So I had made sure that I will be employed as soon as I graduate in a world when there was no job. And at that time, I also had a lot of responsibility. My father had just retired. I had 6 siblings to be taken care of, a lot of responsibility. So there was no question of not being employed. So that's when I found out that there is an opportunity to work on ships, provided I can get a 1-year training in a shipyard. So I probably applied to 52 shipping companies for that opportunity, and I got 2 jobs instantly. And there the story starts. But once I was on the ship, I started thinking about the ship and how I can do it better, how can I do the design better, how it is easier for. So that is where I started my. So what I wanted to say is that all of you just don't limit yourself into the classroom or to the subject you are studying. Expand your vision, look wide, and see that what is that really fits you. So today this morning somebody was telling me when I was a conversation, he says, it's good that you are able to communicate with people who are mature, older and everything, but you have to really communicate with the Gen Z, that is very important. So I do interact with my youngest granddaughter, 13 years old. We have very healthy discussion. So is with my granddaughter of 16 years old, and also with a lot of young grandnieces and grandnephews and other people. So we, like the old saying goes, that every generation does better than the previous generation, and I'm sure all of you will do much better than what we did. And you do have to do that one. And the opportunity that is coming to people in India is enormous. This is the decade or the time of India. You know, uh, we were all in that growing stage, but today India has achieved a lot. India has matured a lot, and there are a lot of opportunities that India has. In fact, we are one of the top leading countries in the world to transfer technology or or young people with the right thinking and capabilities. So this particular course and the training that you are getting is probably unique in the world. There is no such effort. I also suffer from the lack of familiarity of graduating students when I take them into the industry. So we are also responsible as an industry, not communicating with the academia to tell them what we need, who we want, and how we want. And Sir Son Roy has taken a very big initiative in doing that one, filling the gap. Congratulations. So as you come to the working world, you have a lot of responsibility yourself to excel in the area that you have chosen. And I always tell everybody who come to me that study like there is no tomorrow. Learn everything you have to learn. You have exhausted, there's nothing more to learn. That is how you have to be the master of what you do. Many people try to get very superficial knowledge, minimum knowledge, and try to push themselves. That's fine. If you are comfortable with that one, that's fine. But those of you who want to know how you excel in life, when you look at somebody, oh, he's very lucky. But behind that luck, there is a lot of work. There is a lot of effort. And I can tell you that luck is what you make. You know what is luck? Many people say, I'm not lucky. Luck is what you make. Luck is being prepared when opportunity strikes. Okay? When the opportunity strikes, you must be ready. So if you want to pursue a particular company or a career or something like that, you must be prepared. You must study that company, you must study that profession, you must see that you are the only qualified person for that job, and you have that job automatically. When I started my career, I always learned the next job above me, and the next job, and the next job, till I became a CEO of the company at the age of 42. Okay. And so it was correct planning. And what I also tell young people, that there is a subject called psycho-cybernetics. Psycho-cybernetics is automatic goal-seeking mechanism. So unless and until you have set a goal, a realistic goal, you will not reach it. It is like you are a soccer player, you go into the ground, you kick the ball 360 degrees because there are no goal posts, isn't it? You cannot score a goal. So you have to fix a goal, a realistic goal. Then you automatically will score the goal. It's a very simple thing. I have practiced it, I have advised this. There's a book called Psycho-Cybernetics, which I happened to read way back in 1965, and it's still the bestseller. So very simple thing in life is to set a goal, a realistic goal that you will reach. And so I don't know how many of you have set your goals in life. That is also not only in your professional life, but also in your personal life. So when I'll get married, when I will have children, when I'll have my first house, what job I will end up, and I want to end up as a CEO of this company. What should I do to be a CEO of the company? When I said about luck, in 1990, I moved to Canada because at that time, my boss thought that my children are more important than the company. I was already the president of the company in Japan because they were studying in Japanese schools and everything. So we moved to Canada, and we had business in Canada also. Then I was to move to the Bahamas, where the company is headquartered, and there is a ship owning company, and I was going to be the president of that company. So everything was set for me. So while I was also the head of the president of the ship design and consulting company. But he didn't consider it was very important, but he was more concerned about my family and my children. So while I was sitting there in the middle of a farm, no water around, I started designing a ship of the future, just for the fun of it. So I prepared everything, and it was just sitting there because there was no need for me to pursue that at that point. Then two ship owners went to Japan, and they was in the shipyard looking for a ship, and they liked the ship, so they send me the specification to review and tell them what I thought about the ship. So I told them, I not familiar with the up to date with the ships. Give me a couple of days for me to come back. They said, no, we want you to return. We are sitting here. We have to decide whether we sign or not. So I gave a techno-commercial assessment of the ship. And the executive summary was that this is a ship of the past. You should go for a ship of the future. So I sent this one. So they read it and they said, you are right. Your assessment is correct. Your technical and commercial assessment is correct. But please propose the ship of the future. So I already had this 28-page specification and a general arrangement plan, which those days only fax, no email or anything like that. So I faxed them. So they said, perfect. This is the dream ship. This is the ship of the future. But one problem, it'll cost $25 million to build this ship. At that price, we cannot make money. So I said, you are absolutely correct. It is a $25 million ship, and it will not break even at $25 million. But if I can build it for $22 million, will you be interested? Because I know at $22 million, it will break even. You know, they came back immediately. Don't even ask us, please sign. You know, so now I got into trouble, you know. So I had to pack my bags and go back to Japan and ask them whether they will build my design and my ship. And they said, no, we will do the design ourselves, and we will not be able to take your design. So I packed my bags and went to China. And cut the story short, I signed the first two contracts at 19.88 million. Why 88? It is a lucky number for the Chinese. Okay. Soon, the information about this design became wildfire. I got 12 orders from the topmost ship owners in the world. One company is 175-year-old. Another company was 75-year-old. So that launched me as a designer. Why I've shared this? A, luck is what you make. You know. B, you have prepared when that opportunity came. So each one of you, that opportunity will come many times in your life. You should be able to identify that is the opportunity that's come to your life and be prepared for that one. So that's probably what I can share from my life to all of you who are coming into the job market. I may be old-fashioned. I joined this company in 1972 and never had to think about another job. But these days, all of you, you may think it is not right. But I can say that I have a company here in Kochi. Some of you may know. And yesterday we were sitting and talking, and we said that every design that we have done in our company in last 18 years, there is somebody in the company who knows that project. That means people have been with us for 15 years, 20 years, and things like that. We did not force them to stay back in the company. We made it interesting for them to stay back in the company by giving them all kinds of opportunity and that enabled them not to leave the country, not leave the company, but continue to enjoy professionally as well as monetarily. So this is a time the country needs you, and you have that opportunity, that obligation to the nation. India is now turning into a shipbuilding nation. The Prime Minister has taken that initiative. He has understood the value of shipbuilding and giving a lot of personal interest. But if we are not interested, all that effort that the leaders are taking is wasted, isn't it? So please don't be short term. Please don't be selfish. Please consider I have an obligation to my nation. That is why I came back 23 years to India. I was very comfortable. I live in a country called Bahamas. It is known as the paradise on earth. It is the dream of multimillionaires to settle there. You know, so it's a very rare thing, and I had no reason to come to India. But then in 2003, I got a call from my friends and said that there will be no shipyard when you come home next time. This is what it is. Can you do something? And at that time, I had 65 ships under construction in China, you know, and they're asking for one order, you know, to survive. I said, just giving an order is not going to help. You have to really go and get involved. Then only it's going to be successful. So I came. When I was coming, everybody told me there are 8 unions, there are militant unions, they may hurt you, they may even kill you. You know, my relatives told me, go back. My guru told me, you are making the biggest mistake in your life. So against all the odds, I came to the shipyard. Only my wife and my son accompanied me. None of my managers or assistants accompanied with me for a shipyard inspection. So when I came, we looked at the shipyard and we asked them what they are lacking, because they have a beautiful shipyard designed by Mitsubishi, and the production process they are following is IHI, where we built 400 ships in 35 years. Okay, so the shipbuilding technology they have developed is on our design, on our ship project. So I said, you have the best. And so they said they don't have order, they don't have design, they don't have material, and when it comes to project management, they have a lot of challenges. So I asked them whether they have anything more. They said no. If we get these, we can make a ship in international standards and quality. So I said, that's fine. You know, if we agree on that one, we'll go. So only thing is, I said, they had only built 13 ships, 31 years. That was the track record of the shipyard. So I told him, no, I need these 6 ships to be built in 3.5 years. It was a tall order. Can you imagine? That was the time they were taking to build one ship. But just saying that is not enough. That you should know how you're going to achieve, and you have to show it to the others that how it can be done. And the biggest quality and success of a manager is the ability to make the other person think like him, as if it's own thinking. That it is not an instruction that is coming, but he thinks, yeah, that is how the ship should be built. So this is a very important quality of a manager, whether it is a shipbuilding or ship design or anything like that. And I could provide them everything. And the first ship was launched on time. And the last ship was delivered 120 days earlier than the contractual delivery date. The same militant, lazy workers turned into be the best. Today, Cochin Shipyard is a benchmark in the world, not only in India, which Cochin Shipyard is so well known. People are lining up to order ships in Cochin shipyard. So we have that capacity and capability as Indians and as Keralites. We do have that capacity. So we should take that capacity to build our nation, build opportunities for future generation. You have the obligation to find job for someone who's born today and coming to the workforce in 20 years' time. Isn't it? Only when that person comes, there must be a job ready. So those are the things driving Sir Sohan Roy or myself to spend our time not for ourselves, but for you. So you must take good advantage of that one. Don't run away, don't rush. Think money will come. When you're smart, when you're good, money will come. Money should not be your target. Your target is to enrich yourself, to learn, to get experience, and also to contribute. In order to do all these things, the company has to make money. Sir Sonroy had to make money. I have to make money, isn't it? So unless you contribute, it will not happen. This kind of basic values is what I would like to inculcate in you. Don't just look at yourself. You will, as I said, you will make money later on. But your job, after having enjoyed this opportunity, is to contribute back to the company and to the nation, and creating opportunities for other people. I started with 2 designers. We have 160 designers today. Who created that job? The people who are working in the company, isn't it? They created and the company expanded. If everybody ran away, being selfish, just looking after, there'll be no company. So this is what you don't lack knowledge, you don't lack intelligence, but what you need to have is this value. This value is most important for our nation. First time in our history, we have now got an opportunity to excel in the world. Up until now, we were going abroad with a begging bowl. We were second class. Why not be first class in our own country? It is possible. Today, my designs are sought after by the Germans and the Danish. It is the other way. So we are intelligent, we are smart, we are this opportunity you have got is great, and you must drive the nation, drive your colleagues, influence the community, the younger generation to come up and benefit yourself, enjoy your workplace, the job you're doing, but also at the same time serve the nation, build our nation strong, isn't it? Today, you can see in the next 10, 15 years, Indian shipbuilding is going to go huge, tremendous expansion that's going to take place. And it creates a lot of opportunities for all of you, for all of us. And we don't have to be second class in another country working for someone else. Okay? So I wish you all good luck and all the best in life. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the work you're doing, but do think beyond you. Don't be selfish. Go think beyond you and help anyone who needs help. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Next, I would like to invite our very own Mr. Akhil Satish, Deputy Vice President, Non-Marine Divisions and Division Head of AIMRI and AOS, to address the graduates.
Dear Sohan sir, dear Anthony sir, Abhini ma'am, my dear colleagues, my dear commandos, and whoever is watching online, parents, very warm good afternoon to each and every one of you. So I don't know whether to make this speech formal or informal, standing in front of you, but let's make it formal. So we launched our first batch of EFFISM Commandos last year in 2025 February. So Sar was very particular about the batch insights. Like he wanted cricket captains, chairman, leaders. Basically, he wanted leaders from colleges, and it was a challenging project for us in framing this entire curriculum, what to deliver, how to train these commandos, and in the 6 months, how efficiently we will get them to the industry. And we were successful in our launching our first batch very effectively, and that became a reason for us to run our second batch easily, because for second batch in a short span we were able to deliver the curriculum and more training, and they got more time to involve with the projects, especially the severe projects. That was one advantage the second batch had, because first batch it was like a trial and error. We had to take the curriculum in a different aspects, and towards the end of the project only they got time to involve with the projects. But here I think for the last 3 months most of them are involved with the projects only, because we were able to complete the training in around 3 months. And let's say the Punlur project AII, for the last 3 months, two of the commandos from second batch are only the pillars in that project, Alan Shah and Ashwin. So like that, most of them here have got opportunity to work with different core projects. Let's say doctorate, then IBC, Dam Triple Nine, Talent Club. All these projects now the second batch is involved completely. And coming to another difference between the first batch and second batch, first batch was very keen from the start, like what will be the outcome of this 6 months. They were very tensed, like what is going to be their future after attending the commando training. All the 19 first batch commandos, they were running behind us, like what is going to happen, where we will be placed, what is our future, like that. So coming to second batch, their attitude is completely opposite. They are like, let's enjoy this 6 months training and let's see what will come for us in the future. So that is the attitude difference between the first batch and second batch. And I wish them all the very best, because from tomorrow they will be in different divisions. They will be project managers, they will be assigned with core projects, they will be under some managers, and they will be having proper targets. So more pressure will be coming, it will be more target oriented. So all the very best. And in this journey I have to thank first of all the AIMRI team, Vaishak, then the tutors Sijon, Sandra, then my other team members Babita, Aloshi, and all other AIMRI team members who had contributed completely for their training. Then our AOS team members, they were the people who found out the cricket captains, football captains, chairpersons in a very short span. Then ATPL team, Johnson and his subordinates for the content oriented support. Other team members like GAPE, IEC, all other divisions who contributed towards this program. So I thank them on behalf of this EFFISM Commando batch. So all the very best. From tomorrow, let's have a new journey. Take care.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and thoughtful words. Next, Miss Lakshmi Atul, Project Head of the EFFISM Commando Training and Director of Indiewood Entertainment Consortium, was very much part of the heart and soul of this program. She had very intention to being here with us today to celebrate this milestone alongside our second batch commandos. Unfortunately, due to prior commitments, she was unable to join us in person. We take this moment to recognize her and extend our heartfelt gratitude to Miss Lakshmi Atul. We missed having you here, ma'am. Let's give Miss Lakshmi Atul a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at the highlight of today's ceremony. The moment our second batch commandos have worked hard for and truly deserve. Over the 2025-2026 academic training period, these 22 individuals gave their time, effort, and commitment to this program. Today, that journey is officially recognized. I request Sir Sohan Roy, Mr. Agil Satish Menon, sorry, Miss Abhini ma'am, Mr. Anthony Prince to give them the certificates. As I call each name, I invite our second batch EFFISM Commandos to come up on stage to receive their certificate. Mr. Ashwin Samuel. Mr. Ashish S. Kochi.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Aditya Krishna M.R.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Gautam G.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Suraj S.
Congratulations. All the best.
Mr. Alan Shah Wahab.
Congratulations.
Mr. Ajmal M.
Congratulations. All the best.
Mr. Manu Justin.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Arjun K.M.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Subin Matthew.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Akhil Gobi.
Congratulations, Kobe. All the best.
Mr. Nibu Krishna VP.
Thank you. Congratulations and all the best. Thank you.
Mr. Muhammad Salihan.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Amarjit PM.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Akhil P. Sunil.
Congratulations and all the best.
Mr. Harshan K.
Congratulations.
Miss Merin Sara Josen.
Congratulations and all the best.
Miss Arya PJ.
Congratulations, all the best.
Miss Sandra MP.
Congratulations and all the best.
Miss Mary Neha Anthony.
Congratulations and all the best.
Miss Navya S.
Congratulations and all the best.
Miss Harsha Stephen.
Congratulations and all the best. Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you to our dignitaries for doing the honors. Congratulations to all 22 EFFISM Commandos. Let's give them all a resounding round of applause. Dear Commandos, this certificate is not just a piece of paper. It is a reflection of the discipline you have chosen, the habits you have built, and the standards you have set for yourself across the 2025-2026 training journey. Wear it with pride. We would now love to hear from the Commandos themselves. I invite a representative from the second batch to come forward and share a few reflections on their journey.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, all. First of all, I am so much grateful to be here. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ ഒട്ടും വെരി അൺഎക്സ്പെക്റ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്തതും ഇവിടെ കമാൻഡോ ആയിട്ട് വന്നതും. ആൻഡ് ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ പാസ്സായപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഓർത്തു ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ അടിപൊളിയാണ്, ഇൻ്റർവ്യൂ ഒക്കെ പാസ്സായി ഇവിടെ എത്തി. പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ എത്തിയപ്പോഴാണ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായത് ഞാൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ വേണ്ട സ്കിൽസ് കുറേയൊന്നും എനിക്കില്ല. പിന്നെ എൻ്റെ കുറേ ഇൻസെക്യൂരിറ്റീസ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. ആ ഇൻസെക്യൂരിറ്റീസ് അത് വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നത് തോന്നുന്നു. മാമും സാറും എന്നെ ഈ പബ്ലിക് സ്പീക്കിങ്ങിലൊരു ഇതുള്ളത് കൊണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പറഞ്ഞ് അത് ഇമ്പ്രൂവ് ആക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് എന്നെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്ത് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ഇട്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ കുറേ ഇൻസെക്യൂരിറ്റീസ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാനായിട്ട് ഈ 6 months എന്നെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്തു. പിന്നെ രാവിലെ വന്നിട്ട് എഫിസം ഫിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തൊക്കെ ഇന്ന് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നുണ്ട്, എന്തൊക്കെ എത്ര ടൈം അതിന് നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കണം, അങ്ങനെ കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് എഫിസത്തിലൂടെ കുറച്ച് പ്ലാനിങ്സ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് കേപ്പബിളായി. പിന്നെ മെയിൻലി എൻ്റെ കാര്യത്തിൽ മെയിൻലി പറയുന്നത് ടൈം മാനേജ്മെൻ്റ് ആണ്. ഞാൻ വന്ന സമയത്ത് എനിക്ക് അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വരാനായിട്ട് ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരുന്നു. 8 to 6 കുറച്ച് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ കുറച്ച് ലേറ്റ് കമ്മിങ്സ് ഒക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഈ ലാസ്റ്റ് 2 months ആയിട്ട് ലേറ്റ് കമ്മിങ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. അപ്പോൾ അതെനിക്ക് അഡാപ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വരാനായിട്ട് ഈ ട്രെയിനിങ് എനിക്ക് നല്ല ഹെൽപ്ഫുള്ളായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഈ കമാൻഡോ ബാച്ചിന് ഈ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാം ചെയ്തുന്ന സാറിനും പിന്നെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ മെൻറ്റേഴ്സ് മാം എല്ലാവർക്കും താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you for your heartfelt words. If any another commando would like to briefly share their experience, you are most welcome to do so now.
Hello. Good afternoon to all. I'm Ajmal, an MBA graduate and a project management trainee to be a project manager of Aries group of companies. And first of all, I'm very happy to be the family of Aries. And I would like to share my short time as I passed these 6 months. I also learned management, how to manage. Also, I said I'm an MBA graduate. I'm just learning there management, also trying to practice. And here, I just manage financial management, time management, listening power management. Listening power management, I actually learned from Agil Satish sir. as like he's speaking like fast, as you know, as as like he's telling like അജ്മലെ അത് ഏറ്റവും ലാസ്റ്റാണ് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നത് തിങ്കളാഴ്ച നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സാധനം കിട്ടണം. That's all I know. When it's coming to financial management, 12,500 ആണ് നമുക്ക് മാസം മാസം കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്ന stipend plus allowance, transport, rent, food, leisure, that all somehow we managed like this. As also managers എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാലും നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ എല്ലാ സമയവും നമ്മുടെ എന്ത് പ്രശ്നത്തിനാണെങ്കിലും നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് സാധാരണ ഓർഡർ ചെയ്യാൻ മാത്രമല്ല ഒരു മാനേജർ നമ്മളുടെ അടുത്ത്. ഇപ്പൊ എനിക്കൊരു പ്രശ്നം ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഉണ്ടായി, അതിന് ഒരു ആദ്യമായിട്ടൊരു വന്നത് വൈശാഖ് സാറാണ്. വൈശാഖ് സാർ എൻ്റെ തോളിലൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ആസ് എ ബ്രദർ പറയണോ എന്താ നിന്റെ പ്രശ്നം പറഞ്ഞ് നമ്മളൊരു കീപ് റിലാക്സ് ആൻഡ് ടൈം വളരെ പോകുന്നു. സോ നല്ലൊരു 6 months ആയിരുന്നു, 6 days പോലെ പോയി. സോ ഞാൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗിൽ പഠിച്ചൊരു കാര്യമുണ്ട്. ആസ് ഒരു അഡ്വൈസ് അല്ല, ഒരു ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാൻ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ഈസ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് the needs of customers and satisfy according to that. And ഇത് നമ്മുടെ കാര്യത്തിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോഴും അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ്. നമ്മൾ നമ്മുടെ നീഡ്സ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക, എന്നിട്ട് അതിനനുസരിച്ച് സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈ ചെയ്യുക. സോ താങ്ക് യു. ലീഡ് കോളേജ് ഓഫ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്. 8 lakhs.
അവർക്ക് കൊടുത്താൽ 8 ലക്ഷം. അവര് എത്ര തരുമായിരുന്നു മാസം?
നത്തിങ്.
ഇതിന്റെ എങ്ങനെ ഫിനാൻസ് മാനേജ് ചെയ്തത് 6 മാസത്തിന് മുമ്പ്?
ഈ ഒരു 6 മാസത്തെ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു.
ഞങ്ങള് പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത് തരണം, പിന്നെ മാസം ജനുവരി 12,500 കൊടുത്തിട്ട് പറയുക ഞങ്ങൾ മാനേജ് ചെയ്തെന്ന്.
Thank you, Ajmal, for sharing your journey with us. With that, we come to the close of the formal proceedings of the EFFISM Commando Convocation Ceremony 2025 and 2026. On behalf of Aries Group and AIMRI, I extend sincere gratitude to Sir Sohan Roy for his vision, leadership, and presence today. We thank our chief guest, Mr. Anthony Prince, for honoring the ceremony with his remarkable presence and for the wisdom he shared with our graduates. Ms. Abhini ma'am for her presence. Thank you, Mr. Akhil Sadish, for your time, your encouragement, and your continued support of the non-marine divisions and AIMRI. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to Ms. Lakshmi Atul, Project Head of the Commando Training, for her invaluable contribution to this program. We missed having you here, ma'am. Most importantly, congratulations once again to our 22 EFFISM Commandos. You join a growing community of commandos across the Aries family, and you have set a proud standard for the batches to come. We now invite everyone to join us at the IMC Hall for the final group photograph, followed by snacks. Commandos and dignitaries, please make your way to the IMC Hall.